I do not talk to the Attorney General about pending investigations. I do not talk to FBI directors about pending investigations. We have a strict line and always have maintained it. I guarantee that there is no political influence in any investigation conducted by the Justice Department or the FBI, not just in this case, but in any case.
Welcome back, Warriors. It's me, Linda B. Thank you all so much for joining me here today. We've got to talk about more hoaxes and a Durham report that was released. I'm going to share with you this information that comes by way of Fox News with Jesse Waters. This is mind-boggling. Before we get into it, don't forget to smash like, comment, share, subscribe, hit all notifications so you never, ever miss a video that I post. And I kindly ask that you watch the video to the very end. Now let's get into it.
Fox News alert. It only took 4 years, but the Durham Report has finally dropped. The whole Trump-Russia collusion story was a giant hoax started by Democrats. The FBI knew it was a hoax, the CIA knew it was a hoax, and Barack Obama knew it was a hoax. Everybody knew it was a hoax the whole time, but they acted like it was real. The CIA knew Hillary started the Russia collusion story and then went in and told Barack Obama all about it. That she was trying to link Trump with Russia to distract from her email scandal. But this is the best part, the P tape. You know what they said in the Steele dossier? That Trump peed on prostitutes at the Ritz-Carlton in Moscow? Well, at first we thought that Hillary got the Russians to make the story up. But it turns out Hillary's guy made up the PP tape lie. And then they just pinned it on a Russian. The Democratic National Committee had this guy, Charles Dolan. He goes to Russia, checks into the Ritz-Carlton, and asks for a tour of the presidential suite. And then the golden shower story drops. Nobody at the Ritz-Carlton told him this. Not the bellman, not the cleaning ladies, not the manager. I mean, maybe he got so drunk on vodka, he forgot it actually happened to him. So the PP tape was Hillary's team's idea. Well, what else did we find out from Durham? Well, we found out the FBI shut down 2 investigations into the Clintons. 2. First, 3 separate FBI field offices said, wait a second, the Clinton Foundation is a foreign money laundering scam. We should probably look into it. But Andy McCabe, you remember Andy, the guy married to the Clinton donor? He calls everybody in and says, guys, the Clinton Foundation's off limits. Second thing they shut down, the Hillary Clinton campaign was taking illegal contributions from overseas. FBI informants caught Hillary's campaign saying, yeah, we'll take your money. We don't care. Albania, Morocco, just send us the checks. So he runs it up the flagpole at the FBI headquarters, and they said, shut it down. No investigation into Hillary Clinton's foreign campaign donors. We're not going to go there. We have to frame Trump as a traitor instead. So John Durham also found a few other funny little nuggets that squeaky clean James Comey couldn't wait to spy on the Trump campaign. He kept asking his underlings, have we started spying yet? Have we started spying yet? When could we start spying on Trump? Are the phones tapped yet? What a sicko. Also, Comey's people told his people, don't put anything in writing. It's only going to get us in trouble. So the media loves to say, well, you know, this is just the FBI. This is just the Department of Justice. What they never tell you is this is the Obama administration preventing investigations into Hillary and greenlighting fake and illegal investigations into Donald Trump. But Barack Obama gets out there and he lies to us about the whole thing.
I can guarantee that not because I give Attorney General Lynch a directive. That is institutionally how we have always operated. I do not talk to the Attorney General about pending investigations. I do not talk to FBI directors about pending investigations. We have a strict line and always have maintained it. I guarantee that there is no political influence in any investigation conducted by the Justice Department or the FBI, not just in this case, but in any case.
So Barack Obama gets briefed by the CIA director with the FBI director on pending investigations into his political opponents. And then he just tells Fox, no, he just lies to Fox. Don't you ever lie to Fox again. So in 1 week, Barack Obama's vice president was taking foreign bribes right under his nose, and his Justice Department was illegally spying on the Republican presidential nominee and shutting down investigations, legitimate investigations into the Democratic presidential nominee. Mr. No scandals in my administration. And the media was colluding with the Clinton campaign on how to lay out the smears. Durham says the New York Times was having meetings with the Clinton campaign. Hey, Hillary, how does this draft look to you? Does this look all right to you? And Hillary's campaign was like, yeah, that looks good. You might want to add something, signing off on it. Remember, the New York Times got Pulitzers for this. So they get awards for fake stories, and Hannity gets nothing for telling the truth. He doesn't get like a plaque or anything. And not only that, the Biden administration obstructed the Durham Report. A bunch of FBI agents loyal to Joe Biden and Hillary and Barack refused to cooperate with Durham. They wouldn't even sit down with them. They're still hiding stuff from us, still obstructing justice.
Regardless, the report is now here. It has dropped, and it might not have produced everything of what some Republicans hoped for. It is, regardless, devastating to the FBI, and to a degree, it does exonerate Donald Trump.
It's like CNN just found out that crooked's crooked. But MSNBC took a look at this report. They read it, and their conclusion was yes, Trump colluded with Russia.
This was trying to say that there's a big there when, there's no there. Russia interfered in the 2016 election. They're continuing to interfere. There are people who've gone to jail who are rightly found guilty. And what you have with John Durham is like, it's a big fat nothing. And it reminds me of the sort of weaponization hearings that are going on, where there also is, they're just falling flat on their face because there is no there.
So we see right now who is the worst news organization. I'm just going to say it is MSNBC. How can you look at a report, the Durham Report, and say that it's a bunch of nothing? What? And my relatives, no lie, my older relatives watch MSNBC to get their news. And they are being absolutely lied to. Even CNN is not as bad as MSNBC. And they're terrible, but MSNBC is worse than CNN. I'm just going to call it like I call it. But the Durham Report comes out and, just really explains what we already knew. And we had to wait 4 years to find out. And MSNBC looks at it, reads it, and doubles down on their lie. That is just pathetic. And Hillary Clinton, corrupt as can be. That woman is evil. Okay, even in my Trump derangement years, I didn't want to vote on her, but I believe the lies of the media. The media colluding with the demon rats, coming up with, what are we going to do to confirm that Donald Trump was colluding with Russia? Even Jake Tapper, fake Tapper, said, this makes the Republicans look like there was no collusion with Trump and the Russians. So even they said it. There was no collusion, no collusion. Hillary Clinton it just does what Hillary Clinton does. Why do you think I call her Hillary? Because she's evil. And Benghazi, trying to distract from her emails. Yeah, the Durham Report has come out and said what we pretty much already knew. That everything was to frame Trump, get Trump, make him look like the politically corrupt person. Let me tell you all something. And I've said, and I'm going to say this, I'm going to try to remember to say this on all my videos. The Democrat Party and some rhinos, you got some Republicans that are evil too, don't get me wrong, but the Democrat Party has a history of doing wrong in elections. If you really put away your partisanship or devotion to the Democrat donkey ass party, and really look at the facts for what they stand for and be honest, the Democrat Party is the party of the slave owners. Slave owners, yes, slave owners formed the Democrat Party. The Democrat Party formed the KKK. The Democrat Party is the one that instituted the Jim Crow laws. Democrat Party. The parties did not switch, by the way. Go down each person in Congress throughout the years. and you will find that there was no big switch. You had a couple of Democrats switch from Democrat to Republican, literally a couple. That is not a big switch. The Democrat Party is the same as today as it was when it first got founded. And I repeat, it was founded by slave owners, by the way. This is the party that uses race to divide. They use the divide and conquer. I was talking with a relative today that I love very much, that I'm close to, and we just do not agree politically. This person sees President Trump as a person who bears bad fruit. And I made it very clear I feel that way about the demon rats. But I just wanted to share this with you all about this Durham report and everything that Jesse Waters said. And you see, the truth is coming out. And the truth. And I don't want to end this video without just letting everybody know, if you don't know already, that Pope Francis did pass away today at the age of 88. Okay, I did another video with more about his history and everything, but he did pass away, and we want to be mindful of those who had love for him, also his family, his friends, those who were close to him at the Vatican, and Catholics all over the world are mourning right now. I am not Catholic, and I was not close to the Pope, but I do want to be respectful of that. So keep us all in your prayers. Thank you all so much for watching this video. Don't forget to smash like, comment, share, subscribe, hit all notifications so that you never, ever miss a video that I post. You all be blessed. Love God, your families, the United States of America, and march on, warriors.